do you currently meditate?
Um, Depends what you mean by meditate. So like
Okay.
some of these days, my brain just turns off, and I go sit outside and stare at the sky for a good like couple minutes.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't really meditate like actively, I guess. Like I don't sit down and be like, I'm gonna meditate today. It's more of like I do meditative activities. So I like going on like light jogs nowadays. I might run for like 2.5, 3 miles and just like space out completely, listen to some music, and just think about other stuff. There also are times, like I said, where I just sit outside and stare at the sky, or like I
Yeah.
with my dogs for a long time and think about nothing else.
Nice. Yeah, I've noticed that, especially after a jog or a run, when you sit down all tired, that's a really good time to just blank out and meditate too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you actively meditate?
I did for a couple weeks. Now I'm kind of doing it on and off. Like a couple weeks, I was doing it every day. And while I was doing it, I wasn't really noticing too many benefits. And even when I stopped, I don't think I did it long enough to a point where when I stopped, I didn't notice many benefits either. But what it did help me do is it did help me practice meditation. So whenever I get a little anxious or something like that, now I'm able to calm myself down pretty quickly through meditation, just bring focus back.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I honestly think meditation is whatever you make of it.
Mm-hmm.
So like,
Yeah.
I know people that are like, that's how they deal with their anxiety and stress. Some people use it as like a way to answer their life questions of like, why am I doing what I'm doing? You know,
Yeah.
crazy stuff. Zach, do you
Yeah,
meditate?
I use other things for that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
usually Jesus. I usually do a meditation after a workout in the morning. So like yesterday I went on a jog and then I did a meditation. It just helps to like be able to be aware of your thoughts and stuff. Keeps me like
Yeah.
chill for the most part. That's how I maintain that.
I noticed like during these times, it's actually really good for like leveling yourself, because like it's really easy to like get stressed on day-to-day activities, especially with coronavirus. It's like you have no certainty in your life.
Mm-hmm.
But then just sitting down and meditating for a good like 10, 20 minutes, it's like, wow, now you're leaving it and you feel fine, and it feels like just another day, and like you could go about your day and, you know,
Yeah,
not
pretty
feel like
much.
breaking down.
No, this is like the best time to start because there's really no distractions. It's like, I call it like a mancation where you like leave society for a bit and then it's just you and your thoughts. So it's like,
Yeah.
this is like the
Absolutely.
perfect time to do it.
Yeah. Akash, like other talking about like meditative activities as well, like I will also argue that like Muay Thai is one of them for me, because it's like when you are just like hitting pads, I'm not sure if it just happens to me, but if it happens to you as well, where you just zone out and you're just like throwing shit because like you hit it and you feel the contact throughout your entire body, and you just kind of pull it back, but you don't really like. There's not much going on up here when I do it, I kind of just like automatically fire it off. But
just go full animal mode and just
yeah.
Yeah, I think you have to get comfortable enough with it. Maybe now for me too, if I just randomly just start hitting something, like my form probably won't be right, but maybe I could see that being a little meditative. But especially once you've done it for a while and you built up the form and everything, when you start doing it, I can definitely see how you just zone out.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't necessarily call it zoning out. It's more of like, you guys know how like meditation is like mindfulness.
Yeah.
Like one of the benefits of it. It's like, that's kind of what it is, right? It's like you could change your kick by like, I don't know, 10 degrees in the angle of which you kick from. And like,
okay.
Like you are aware that you're doing it from that different angle because it feels different in your body. But like in terms of like active brain power, it's not much going on, but like it's like feeling that difference in your body and like going about it, I guess.
So it's like building intuition for it too.
Yeah.
Type of thing. Yeah.
Intuition, muscle memory, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. See, I definitely didn't get to the point where I can tell the difference between a 10-degree kick or whatever, because I was too busy keeping my balance when I was kicking.
Yeah, that does happen.
Yeah.